Hi, my name is Alex Wendig, and I am an outside sales representative covering the states of Florida, Georgia, and Alabama. I am based in Jacksonville, Florida, and I have been with TBP for 4 years. I think TBP has helped me grow in a lot of ways. One of the main ones being my relocation from Pennsylvania to Florida. That was a big risk for me. I did not have any friends or family there, but with the support of TBP, I really felt the ability and the opportunity to move there, and I really just felt the support and confidence to do so. The one thing I wish I knew when I first started here was the importance of asking questions. I think when you first start at a company, you want to act like you maybe know everything, but the truth is you don't. So it's good to ask as many questions as possible. I think the common theme that I always hear is that we did not go to school for tapes and adhesives and silicones. So just to simply ask the higher ups, ask the outside reps, ask the inside reps, just as many questions as you have about their experience, applications, products. That's the only way you'll get better. What motivates me to work is the challenge. I love the obstacles that I run into. Every day is different. And I think when customer provides you, this is the application, what product do you recommend? I think it makes it really fun because it's not one product fits all. So I think then going back, working with the team, finding a solution, and then presenting that to the customers is one of my favorite things that keeps me going. And obviously just working with the team as a whole. I think it's always a great thing when we can put our heads together and find a solution. I think the one thing I will always remember was, even on my first day, was just how many people positioned themselves to help me. Whether it was the check-ins, the calls, the one-on-one trainings, I felt from the inside to even the outside that people had always made themselves available to me, and that was really helpful and made me feel really comfortable even on my first day. Who has made the biggest impact? This was a tough one because I started as an intern and then transitioned full-time to inside sales and then full-time to outside sales. So I really feel like I've worked with so many different members of TBP, and I might be a little biased here, but I'd have to pick my brother, Brian Wendig, who also works with TBP as an outside sales rep. Given that there's a 6-year difference between Brian and I always looked up to him, but once we had the opportunity to work together, travel together, just seeing the way he interacted with customers and described our products, I just gained a whole new level of respect for him. And relocating from Pennsylvania to Florida, I left family behind, and Brian being one of them. So when we have the opportunity to work together, it just means so much. And I have TBP to thank for helping grow our sibling relationship even more. Three words I would use to describe TBP is welcoming, flexible, and strategic. Welcoming because on my first day I was very nervous, and by the end of the day those nerves were gone. There was just so many people that came and smiled and just made my day feel as comfortable as possible, and I'm very grateful for that. Flexible because being a privately owned company, I think we are always trying to help our customers in any way possible. Behind the scenes with products, new applications, I think we're always just trying to expand the way we can help our customers. And finally, strategic, because as we continue to grow, we are growing our footprint, new facilities, but we're still holding on to those small business values. I think it's really cool that you have one customer service rep that you work with, Kristen Corey, being one of them in the Southeast, and I just think that just goes to show that though we expand, we're still keeping true to the small core values. This one was tough. So a funny story, I feel like I could go on for days of funny stories that I've collected, especially in outside sales. But I think a memory that has just always stuck out to me was I had moved to Florida in May, and it was around the November time, and so the holidays were just around the corner, but it was early November and I was traveling with Connor Klotz. And I never told Connor this, but I was extremely homesick. I had not seen my family or my friends in a long time, and we had traveled together in Texas. And just, on the work side of things, just seeing the way he interacted with his customers, I thought that was great for me. We did a ton of plant tours. But then at the end of the day, he actually, instead of dropping me back off at the hotel like I was assuming, he took me to his house. And I met his wife, Taylor, and his little kids and his dogs. And he didn't know it, but that moment just meant so much to me as a young female that was a little nervous and homesick. I felt right away already, better. Any final thoughts? I just want to say that I'm very thankful and grateful to all the people that have helped me in my career at TBP. I think starting as an intern, still in college, then to inside sales full-time, and then transitioning to Florida to outside sales. I never saw my life going this way, and I could not be more grateful that it did. But it's the people at TBP that I have to thank for that. And I wish I could just thank everyone every single day, because they allowed me the career path and to work for just a great company. Hi, I'm Alex Wendig, and you're watching our YouTube channel.